This is the Trump bloodline. In 1893, a book called Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey, written by Ingersoll Lockwood, was published. The book consists of a young boy named Barron Trump, who found a secret portal which he used to time travel. Today's current president has an 11-year-old son by the name of Barron Trump. If we pay close attention to the book's cover and other pictures within the book of the child mentioned in the story and the current president's son, I couldn't help but notice a very distinctive set of similarities between the two. Mind you, the book was written in 1893. The book goes into thorough detail of Barron's adventures through Russia, while at the side of his adored mentor, Don Fum. I can't help but notice that today's current president's name is Donald, and his daughter Ivanka Trump, as well as himself, are in a debacle that involves the Russian government. Fast forward 4 years later to 1896, and our controversial author, Mr. Lockwood, writes an intriguing sequel by the name of 1900, but better known as The Last President. This book consists of an extremely wealthy man who resided in New York right on Fifth Avenue. Our current president has a very famous residence at 725 Fifth Avenue. He dared to run for president, even though he was not expected to win. Upon his unexplainable win, the country falls into chaos as everyone riots and protests with complete and utter surprise of what had just occurred. And we are all very well aware of his controversial yet successful run for the presidency and events that took place shortly after. The book explains how immediately after his inauguration, the president began to reshape the entire country by signing several executive orders. He accomplished passing these orders with the help of a trusted member of his administration named Laffy Pencey. Coincidentally, our current vice president name is Mike Pencey. In 1943, Nikola Tesla died from a blood clot. Before his death, he made a claim about having built a time machine and has successfully used it to travel back and forth through time. Now, upon his death, the United States government took full possession of all his inventions and research under the power of the Office of Alien Property and handed the information over to the FBI after fully inspecting it. After numerous failed attempts to decipher Tesla's work, an outside source was hired to look deeper. Our current president's paternal uncle, named John G. Trump, was assigned said duty. John G. Trump claimed he couldn't understand nor had a concrete conclusion as to what Tesla was working on. Our current president's mother's name is Mary. His father's middle name happens to be Christ, and our very president was born on a night of a total lunar eclipse. Whether these documentations were premeditated, coincidences, conspiracies, or whatever label you choose to place upon it, our current present and future are turning out to be very intriguing and fascinating to see come into fruition.